Sunday. It's a good Sunday. Football is back today officially, like a full day of Sunday football. Super exciting. We have this adorable bundle. You're going to get all three of these items for $45 plus tax and shipping. We have a limited amount. This was one that just came out last month and it's sold out already, but it's so cute. It's called Vintage Reindeer. We're going to watercolor it on our schoolhouse frame that just came back. So like I said, you'll get the schoolhouse frame, which is a chalkboard. You'll get the cutout, and then you'll get the transfer. So like I said, when you jump on, say hey. I don't think I said this part, but it is a bundle for $45, but comment reindeer. Like I said, it'll be first come, first serve, so just message me if you would like one. Don't put it in the comments because I won't go back and check later. I will, but it's just easier if you message me.
It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, so anyway, when you guys jump on, say hey, hit the heart button, comment reindeer. We're super excited. Bills don't play until late tonight, but we're ready. We're ready for a full day of football. We love to watch football in general.
Should make the wings or munch on them all day.
Mark wants to make chicken wings and just munch on them all day. He can. I'm sticking to a calorie deficit here, so I gotta be a little smart. We're gonna paint this up. I'm actually gonna let Mark paint the outer part. This does come with like hanging things, or you can lean it, whatever. But I'm gonna have him paint the outer part in Nominee, and then I'll do like a quick dry brush of the background. So he's just gonna take Nominee and paint all around the edges. Hopefully it'll just take one coat. We'll see. Let's go ahead.
Everything? So
Yeah,
I
the
got
whole
tape all
frame.
this off and
You don't have to. Just be careful.
well, I got to paint this, don't I?
Yeah.
There's no way I'm not gonna hit
Oh, okay. He wants to. He's gonna take it off. We're gonna pull a winner for Sunday Fun Day. Hi guys, how are ya? You want a smaller one?
Both.
Let's see who we're gonna get here. Hi, beautiful. You make me so happy, Anita. You're beautiful too. Peggy Knapp, winner number one. We're gonna pull one more. Ginny, you are one lucky girl. You're like always a winner. I'm gonna dump these out. We're gonna start fresh. I'll set my timer for every 10 minutes. We're empty. And every 10 minutes, a timer will go off. Whoever's comment is there gets put in the Sunday Fun Day basket. So it pays to comment, right? We appreciate it very, very much. Don't comment launch, comment reindeer, okay? And like I said, if you guys want one of these, just let me know. We have a limited amount. But we're gonna watercolor this guy. I think it's gonna be really cute. I'm gonna start by painting my cutout in vanilla. Do you know you painted that on, or printed that on regular paper? Does that matter?
Yeah, you can it on top.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna take vanilla, give this a quick coat. We're gonna do some fun colors on this one. I think this is gonna be real cute when we're done. This doesn't have to be perfect because this is just like the outer part. So I'm just gonna give it a quick coat, and then we're gonna chop the whole entire thing in Dune just to give us an outline, and then we're gonna fill it in, kind of like we did last night. Did you guys see how gorgeous our Father Christmas turned out? This transfer is almost sold out. This one is sold out, the reindeer, but this one's almost sold out. We watercolored him last night. I just think he turned out just gorgeous. You guys know watercolor is one of my favorites. Let me try to pull this up one more time, see if I can get comments. I'm finishing up my coffee. I planned on drinking my whole coffee with you guys, but I drank it really fast. So anyway, we are ready for some football today. We're gonna make some chicken wings, and I found like a good recipe so that they're not like, we're gonna air fry them, and they're gonna be really good. How are you guys? Good morning, happy Sunday. Okay, I shared to the broadcast channel. I have my comment pinned. I don't know if did I do the whole replay thing, Mark?
I think so.
I don't know if I did. But anyway, if you see the live, if they were live, otherwise you're watching the replay. Isn't he beautiful? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this painted. We have a launch on Tuesday, and none of those items are gonna restock either. But in the meantime, we have that buy one, get one sale happening through the 8th. I just want to say something quick. I got quite a few messages from people that are like upset because they placed an order like Monday or Tuesday before the sale happened. But the day of or the day before, they placed an order and then Chalk wouldn't like cancel their order or whatever, so that they could go back in and get the discount or like give them a discount. But you guys, like, you think about that. Like, think about like big stores, right? Like, any store, like a grocery store, like people have sales all the time. Like even like, you know, Nike, American Eagle, like all the places, like Walmart, like they have sales, they drop sales all the time. So if you go and buy something and then like you find out later on that it's on sale, are you going back to that store and asking for like a refund or to cancel your order? Or I don't know, maybe you are, but to me, like, I just don't understand. Like, Chalk does sales all the time, which is amazing. It's a very good thing. It helps you guys to save money. And if you miss out on it, like, there's always going to be another one. So there's no reason to get upset if, you know, for whatever reason, you placed an order the same day that they start a sale. Like, if they start a sale at a certain time, you know what I mean?
It's just like if we do an Etsy sale or...
Yeah, like when we do an Etsy sale. Like, if we start it, like, how can they honor, like, you placed an order the day before and then they start a sale the next day? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully I'm making sense.
It does.
Football, yay! Hi, Marilyn. I just, like, I don't know. Sometimes I just need to voice these things because I get messages and I kind of scratch my head and I think, like...
It's no different than, like...
Yeah, like, especially if you're a Perks member or a designer. Like, you already get 30 to 40% off. Like, am I making sense? Other than my husband's, please tell me I'm making sense. I don't know. I guess I just don't understand why people get so upset over those things. Like, trust me, I placed an order the day before a sale starts. Yeah, am I like, oh, darn, that stinks. But at the same time, I think to myself, well, I'm a designer. I get 40% off all the time. I earn design dollars. You know, like, and then, like, you know, I can always order from the sale later on or just wait for the next sale. I don't know. Nobody's agreeing with me, so maybe I'm just completely irrational.
No.
Anyway, let's get this all coded. If you guys are just joining us, say hey, comment reindeer. How are you, Miss Donna? I think this is going to be adorable. I'm excited. I picked out some fun colors. I'm so excited for football today. I also found a recipe for like a low-calorie, high-protein chicken wing dip. So I'm going to make that and then take my low-carb tortilla or zero-carb tortillas and I spray them with like avocado oil and a little bit of salt and put those in the air fryer to make chips. And then you have like a zero-carb snack, which is amazing. Hi, Michelle. Okay. That is good. Like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to give it a little sand anyway. And then we'll chalk our reindeer. Yes, comment reindeer. Yeah, right, Cheryl. Okay, good. I'm glad somebody's like, you know, it's just the way it is. Thank you, Shannon. See, sales happen all the time. It's an added bonus. There you go. Thank goodness somebody agrees with me. I'm like, I'm not like crazy here, right? Like, if you think about it, like, they're a company. They're running their company. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they can just, every single person that placed an order the day before or the day of, it doesn't make them bad if they're not going to discount you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not chalk's fault.
They're not going to roll back a day. And...
Right. Hi, Diane. How are you? I mean, chalk is great. Like, there are times, like, somebody places an order and, you know, something happens or whatever and they don't get whatever. Like, they work with you very well. But sometimes it's just, yeah, crap happens. Hey, did you see you were a winner for Sunday Funday? Thanks, Janelle. Oh, I feel so much better. I'm like, why? Like, I feel like these people are like, she's rude. Yeah, they don't even have to offer a sale. Absolutely. Our products are worth the retail cost, but the fact that you can get a sale, you know what I mean? You're excited for Packer football today. It'll be interesting. I heard that you guys paid so much money for, oh my gosh, what's his name? I just lost it. Huh?
Parsons.
What?
Parsons.
Parsons. I knew his name.
Like he's winning
But anyway.
snaps because he's got a little injury. Like, really?
Yeah, he's injured, I guess, so he's only going to do so many snaps.
Got a snap down, man.
That's right, Robin. See? It doesn't make chalk a bad company. I don't know. And I'm not like calling anybody out, or I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but oh, look how gorgeous, you guys. Because of the
You can still see it.
Design on it, when you paint it in nominee, it's gorgeous. That one just restocked. That's what we're going to put this on. I think it's going to be cute. You're making your sandwich?
Is this part of the bundle?
Yes. So you get the schoolhouse frame, the cutout, and then the reindeer. $45 plus tax and shipping. So let us know if you guys want one. Like I said, we have a limited amount, and you can't buy this one anymore. Oh, Jen, you're a Packer fan too? All right, so what we're going to do next is just sand it lightly over top. Smooth her out. Hey, Ravens fans. Katie, get out of here with that nonsense. Girl, we are enemies today. Enemies.
I'm a little worried, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Mark is worried. He predicted already. He said, they're going to lose this one, but then they're going to go on with a big winning streak. And I said, don't say that. We're going to win.
Maybe the defense got even better. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
They got, who'd they get?
Jair.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't say it.
Yeah, he's good. All right, so we're just going to sand the edges of this. You guys know I don't like paint on the edges. So I just like the sand. I like the look it gives it. You can also use a marker. I have a lot of people that are like, why don't you just use a marker? Because I like the look it gives you when you sand it. So I'm just gonna grab an emery board to get into some of these tight little grooves here. Go Bills! Get out of here with that nonsense, Katie Griss. It'll be a good game, regardless. We know it'll be a good game. Any game with
It's gonna be crazy.
Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, it's always exciting. You've got 2 out already? Don't even ask how many we have out. Our kickers out are Tre'Davious White, who I said to Mark,
I haven't seen the final.
he just came back, and he's been hurt. He's like almost always has a season-ending injury. And before the season even started, he got hurt. Who else is hurt?
There was one
That one
guy
rookie.
I'm not sure. Well, Maxwell Harrison, our first round.
Harrison, yeah. We have so many that are out. It's not even
Shakir's
funny.
playing though, at least.
But hopefully, as long as Allen stays healthy, we have a chance. If Allen's on that field, we have a chance. And that's all there is to it. It'll be exciting. We're pumped. Love me some football. It is going to be a good game. I know, we're nervous. Yeah, I mean, it's always a little nerve-wracking when you play certain teams. But then you have certain teams that you think you're going to win, and it's one of those, what do they call those? Trap game?
Trap game, yeah.
And you're like, what the heck just happened? Like when we went and played the Jaguars in London or whatever, but they had been in London for like, I don't know, you know, it's crazy. And the Bills had only been there for like a day. Can you imagine flying to London, being like super jet lagged, and then going to play a football game? Like, I just think that's kind of messed up. Especially that they have like they played in Brazil the other night, the Chargers and the Chiefs, and that's considered a home game for the Chargers. Like, how is that right? The Chargers were booed the whole time because there was tons of Chiefs fans. It's just crazy. Is there any way to root against both? No! I'm just kidding. I say that all the time. I'm like, I hope both teams lose. Not with the Bills, obviously. Mark's feeling a little bit better. He still has quite a bit of pain in that one tooth. That was the one that was giving him such a hard time to begin with. But he's definitely much better than he had been.
This is football's on today.
And football's on, so he's just ready. All right, almost done. You guys know I can't skip this step because it's just my jam. Thanks for asking, though. He is doing a little bit better.
Can I get a tiny paintbrush?
No.
Touch up this corner.
You can't. All right, I think we're good. So now what we're gonna do, like this little. Is he out there mowing again?
I don't know.
Playing devil's advocate. Some people say they're ready to purchase items and then a sale occurs they can't afford. No, I get that. I do get that. I understand that part. I'm not saying anything bad against that part. What I'm saying is that they can't, like, I don't know, like a big box store. Say you go to a big box store and you see something for a certain price, and then you go back the next day or the same day and you see it's on sale. Like, do you take the item back and ask? Like, I'm just honestly curious. I like that the green on. I know, me too. I just don't understand why, like, all of a sudden, like, in some particular messages, like, Chalk's a bad company because they started a sale and don't give them the discount.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
It's no different in Etsy. Like, if we do a sale tomorrow, people buy stuff today.
Right.
We're not going to roll back and fix everything.
Exactly.
You know?
Or even the same day. Like, if we start a sale midday. Like, nobody's ever asked me, like, oh, can I get the discount because you started a sale, but I placed an order earlier? Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, you're a Niners fan? I don't mind the Niners. Is it still tooth pain? Not really, but they said that it's like in your gum, right? It's like where it was pulled out. But they said, I mean, he just got it pulled on Tuesday, and they said that it could be a couple weeks of pain, so. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fuzz this. These are reusable silkscreen transfers. If you guys are new, we're gonna chalk it all in Dune, and that's just gonna give us an outline, and then we're gonna go in watercolor. This is gonna be really, really cute. You love your squirrels? I gave you 2, did you see that? Your squirrels. I won't take it back to get the sale price. Okay, I was just curious. A lot of people will return it and then rebuy it at the sale price. Interesting.
For a big box store, yeah, because you can return it. You know,
Yeah.
it's different. But
I was just curious. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how people expect chalk. I mean, they're a business like any other business. Like, and it's all shipped, right? Like, it's not a store where you can just bring something back in. So I don't know. I know, isn't this vintage? Any vintage transfer is right up my alley. You guys know I love it. All right, so we're gonna lay this down on our cutout here. And I'll be honest, I told you guys this before, but the eyes on this guy, when they're like on the transfer, are kind of creepy.
there.
Flushing, he's not doing that. He's,
Yeah,
we gave him
I got that mouthwash.
the mouthwash stuff, yeah. Look how gorgeous this is. It's still a little wet, but isn't that beautiful? I know, Renee, yeah, okay. I'm glad, well, you know, it's what makes the world go round. Everybody's different, but I guess it just bothers me when I get messages from people that are, you know, upset because.
Plus, Britt does so much for everybody.
Yeah, we offer a
Just
lot.
don't complain.
Don't complain. All right, chop this all in June, and then we'll dry it, and we'll go back in and give him some color. This is gonna be gorgeous. Gorgeous. I believe in stores if you go back within a week. Oh, do they? I've never heard of that. They honor it for a week? That's shocking. I guess I've just never done it. I don't know. I need to open a new jar of Dune, apparently. I went to add Ivy to my cart. It's sold out, you guys. But they'll make more and restock it if it's actually out. It might just be rebalancing, but I am going to use Ivy regardless. I have some here if you guys need a jar, but we're going to add some black to it like we did last night. It was beautiful. If any has special order ideas, they do a great job. Are you talking about us? You're so sweet.
Who said that?
For name you give me. All right, peel this up. Look how cute the eyes are when they're chalked. Like on the transfer, it is kind of creepy. Look at that. So cute.
So are we gonna make the wings, you think? Or what are you thinking?
Yeah, we're making the wings.
I meant like before later.
Oh yeah, we can make them
They're
whenever.
on my brain.
Hi Connie. So we just got the outline on here. We're gonna get it dry and then go in with some different colors. For sure, Lainey. Yeah. This reindeer is so cute. So we're going to use some Cabernet for our berries. We're going to use some latte, which is Dune mixed with espresso. We're going to use some fudge, which is espresso mixed with black. We're going to use some camel. We're going to use some black. Some sweet peas, some sage. We're going to mix some ivy with some black. We're doing all the things.
I like it. Geno Smith is a Ranger quarterback. Didn't you say something about that?
You've never watched me watercolor? I just did it last night. I can't believe you've never watched it. What did you just say? I'm sorry.
Raiders new QB is Geno Smith.
Raiders? Is Geno Smith? He's still around?
Yeah, he's not old.
Yeah, wings. Always wings on Sundays. When it's football season. There's a little store in my town that's doing activity that's from CC. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there's probably a designer in your area. That's cool. Just don't leave me, okay, Donna? Wink, wink. All right. So now it's dry. This is what we have. So it is gorgeous, just chalked in one color, obviously. Obviously, this is too light for the color, but that's just to give us an outline. It doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do now is just go in with some of our color. Hi, Pam. And we're going to use... I need bark. That's what I need. I forgot to grab bark. So bark, camel. Mark already cleaned our transfer. We're gonna use a little bit of this latte color, some Cabernet, some sage. So let's just start coloring this bad boy in. Did the right color? Yeah, write it down. Oh, thanks, Donna. Happy Sunday football! We're so excited over here. All right, Cabernet is going to be our berries. So I'm just going to go in here. Something's wrong with this one, this paintbrush. It's awfully... I'm not going to use that one right now. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, my transfer. Hi, Tammy. How are you? You guys know we live for football. We love us some football. So it's a good day over here in Western New York. And it's beautiful. And the Bills are playing at home. It'll be a little chillier later, but we're excited because we're going to our first ever Sunday night game on the 5th of October. It'll be a lot of fun. My brother's going with us. We are looking forward to it. So I'm just filling in my berries. Real quick. This one's a little easier to color in than the one last night. Last night it was so hard to tell where something began and where something ended, what something was. Mark saw my flamingo though finally. He agreed it was a flamingo. He's like, I don't see a flamingo. I'm like, it's a flamingo. I don't think there's any berries on that side. So we're done with Cabernet. I make you want to watch football, Renee? Aren't you a Jaguars fan? You don't watch football as often? Got your order yesterday? Yay! Okay, so then I'm gonna do sage for the scarf. So it'll be, once I go back in, I'm gonna use the sweet pea color, so it'll be like a two-tone scarf here. I just love like how this stuff comes together. And I told you guys last night, like you don't have to do it like this. You can actually like water it down so it's more watercolor. But I just like this because I love like how you put the transfer back down when you peel it up. It's just gorgeous. So much, just so pretty. Did I not set my timer? Didn't. All right, we're gonna set it now. And I'm gonna put Dana Lehman in the, you're the last comment since I forgot to do that. Way to go, Brittany. Will you write down Dana Lehman's name since you're just standing there watching football, not doing anything? Wink, wink.
I'm kind of doing a lot if I'm watching.
Yeah. I'm messing with you. He's watching the pregame.
I have 1 year, but I didn't watch pregame. I'm so pumped for football.
Oh my gosh, Katie, we watched that movie last night. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but you need to go watch. What was it called? Catfish something.
I have no idea what you said.
Something Catfish on Netflix movie. What's the actual name of it? It was insane.
Name?
Renee, I know. Dana Lehman. Renee, I get that. The Bills were like that too for a long time. It was hard to watch them. Yes.
Yeah, for like most of my life.
Yes. When we first got together, it was hard to watch.
That lady should be in jail for the rest of her life. That's
Don't say that. Don't give anything away.
I didn't.
They watch it.
Oh, it was a female. That's all I gave away.
Okay, well, drop it.
Doesn't say.
Craziness. It was the craziest movie. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. It's more like, I like that. Saturating colors rather than watercolor. That's what we're doing. We're saturating.
We should have stuff for nachos. I'm like hardcore craving like snack foods.
I told you I'm going to make like some.
What about me?
I know. See, you all watched it. It was nuts. I'm like, what is happening? Absolutely bananas. Like, could not believe it. Could not believe it. Just nuts. Okay, I'm going to go in with this latte color, and we're going to do the parts of the eyes over here. My mind was absolutely blown. It's something, it's a documentary, but it's like a movie. It's the length of a movie. But it's something Catfish. It'll pop right up. If you have Netflix, go to Netflix. I guarantee it'll pop right up for you. It was nuts. Just beyond nuts. Like, I just couldn't even believe. I just couldn't believe it. All right, ears. We're just going to kind of, I don't even know. I'm going to, like, add some different color for some contrast here. So we're going to do a little bit of the latte in certain places. Yeah, definitely watch it. No, I know. It does not seem remorseful at all. I was like, how
Yeah, I know.
could you? Like, it just, oh my gosh. Like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I was just blown away.
Twisted.
Blown away. Just nuts. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with some camel and do the ears.
Is it possible
here.
to give me a bag of chips? I don't think I have any.
You don't have any chips?
No.
Well, we can do Instacart, I guess. As soon as I'm done with this, I do have to do a little bit of work, but then after that, I'm going to take my computer and do a little bit of work. But then I'm watching football all day. Unknown Number, the high school catfish. There you go. Yeah, we watched it yesterday too because Katie told us to watch it. It was crazy. I just was like, what the actual heck? Just crazy. So definitely watch it if you have Netflix. I recommend it. If you don't have Netflix, get Netflix and just watch it because you have to. Never expected it. What's funny though is when we were at the very beginning, Mark said it. He said it was one of the, but that's all I'll say. I know. It was awful. Awful. basically this girl was tormented, girl and boy, they were a couple. They were tormented for years by these text messages. And they were trying to figure it out. Ended up, the police got involved, the FBI got involved. And they finally figured out who did it once the FBI got involved. But just nuts. Okay. I think that part's good. I'm gonna go in with some bark. If you guys are just joining us, say hey, hit the heart button, comment reindeer. Like I said, I have a limited amount of these bundles. I'll probably post it in the VIP group later too. But message me if you guys want one, because like I said, we only have so many. I'm just going in, filling in my reindeer. And obviously if you want it to be darker, you could go in and make it even darker. This is like fun because you can just kind of like mix colors and get it kind of how you want, you know what I mean? You could even do some peachy keen on the ears if you wanted. It always looks kind of funny before you put the transfer back down, but then it looks good. I know, the trauma. Can you imagine? And like the way the girl reacted. Like I was like,
just so like,
I was like, what the, like what is going on here? This is just, yeah. Just crazy. I don't think at first she realized what was being said. I don't know, something. It just was very, very odd. Hi, Jenny. You also watched this show on Netflix yesterday called What Jennifer Did. I watched that a couple years ago. That's crazy too. That girl from Canada. That's, yeah, nuts. I think, didn't you watch that one with me, Mark? Mm-hmm. The young girl, she was Asian, and she had a boyfriend.
Not within the last like week, if I don't remember.
So once we go back over top of this, you're gonna see like some of the black or the darker colors in, and I'm gonna do some of the eyes in black and stuff, but it always looks funny to start. Yeah, it was interesting for sure. We started watching that Yogurt Shop Murders, but we never finished it. We'll have to finish it.
Because we watched that, yeah.
Yeah. And I was trying to get Mark to finish that Lovely Bones last night, but he's like, it's too weird, trippy.
We kind of get what happened.
It's sad though. I remember reading the book in high school there, and it was super sad. We still love what? Me too. I watched Catfish on MTV all the time. What was that guy's name? Neve.
Oh yeah, that show.
Yeah. They still do that? Do they still do Catfish? All right, almost done with the reindeer part. We're also going to use some of our add-ons to make this frame even prettier. Just wait. It's going to be good. I just started having a major hot flash. Ooh. So you can like, you know, color in as much as you want. Give it some contrast. Just kind of do whatever your heart desires. There's no rules when it comes to this. I think I'm just going to go right over the nose in this color too, because then I'm going to go back in and do black. So it's going to make it look really funny right now. But okay. I think that's good for bark. Then let's go ahead. So this is that ivy color I was telling you guys about. We mixed some black into that last night. It was gorgeous. So I'm going to do the same thing today. This one is currently out of stock, but it should restock. So we're just going to take some of our black and just add a little bit at a time until you get it the way you want. But I want it to be like a pine color. It was perfect last night on that other project we did. So that's what I'm going for. Yes, comment reindeer. Let me know if you guys want one of these. Everything's in the cart link other than the transfer, because the transfer is sold out. Look how pretty that is. I'm not done yet though. I'm going to add a little bit more black. But I think for a little bit of contrast, I'm going to leave it as is for now and color in this ivy with this color. Or the berries, holly, whatever I'm trying to say. And then I'll add some more black and then we'll chalk it in that other color. So just color in anywhere that you see white. That's why we chalked our outline. Isn't it so cute? Just wait though, it's gonna be way cuter. If you guys are new, let us know where you're watching from. We love to welcome new people. Make sure you like and follow our page. We go live pretty much daily. And if you guys want to learn more about joining our perks or club and be a part of our crafting community, you can comment reindeer. We also have, like I said, a launch on Tuesday, and I posted some transfers that are exclusive. Melinda Michael, you're going in the Sunday Funday baskets. You write down her name, Mark? Okay, thanks, Donna. Yeah, message me if you guys want one, like Donna did. But we have some exclusive transfers coming out. We have a launch on Tuesday, but then we have some exclusive transfers coming out that only designers can get with a $150 order. You know what else I just thought about? Like, if you're wanting to place an order and you're worried a sale's going to start that day, wait until after 9 a.m. Mountain Time, because that's when the sales start. That's when we have launches. That's when sales starts. All that stuff. The reindeer cutouts on Etsy, so you can order that right through Etsy. And then any order over $120 gets 20% off.
What's the name of those chips I eat?
Siete. You guys, this is going to be
I think I can remember that.
Stinking cute. Just filling in all of my holly here. Almost done with this part. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more contrast onto the reindeer, and then we'll chalk it again. This is like the perfect color for holly. Thank you so much for the stars. Who was that? Let me guess. Yep, I was going to say Linda. You're so sweet. Linda and Susan Trent. You guys almost always send stars. We can always rely on you guys. You're so sweet. Okay, got all that colored in. I'm just going to go in with some camel and just add a little bit. I'm going to kind of, I think, grab a paper towel here. Aren't the green pretty? The greens? Whatever I'm trying to say. And then I'm just literally going to kind of like add some extra. I just kind of like to like dab and stuff. Now I just covered in like all that latte, and I didn't mean to do that. Literally just kind of tapping in certain places.
You need anything? I'm getting chips and Bucci's.
Maybe grab one more thing of wings, since I think that you're going to kind of go to town on them.
Well, it depends what they get made, though. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I know you.
What kind of wing?
The same ones I bought before. Just type wings and it should pop right up.
Oh, wait a minute. I've never used this before, so you gotta make sure you're on the right.
Alright, so this is what we have. Again, he looks kind of funny, but just wait. Yeah, anticipation, I know. Me too. I am going to add some more black to this because I want this to be a deeper pine color. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of that in there. Of course, I got rid of my multi-tool. Just deepen this up even more. I think I need even more. I just always like to add a little bit at a time because you don't want to overpower it. There we go. I think that's a good one. Look how pretty that is. I love it. We're going to call this one Pine. Perfect for some Christmas projects. And I feel like it goes really well with sage and sweet pea. It's like a whole color vibe. Okay, so there's that. We need that color. We're gonna use fudge, which is espresso mixed with some black. Okay, so I have those two. I'm done with this part. Done with that. So, ooh.
132 a pack is this.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Layla had her first 13U softball. I just heard football. It's on my brain. She's only 10. She killed it. She pitched the fourth inning. We had to pull her for the heat exhaustion. Oh my gosh! Was it that warm there? Well, I'm glad she did well. How's she feeling today, though? Is she okay? I'm glad she. Yeah, that's awesome that she did. Not that she almost collapsed. You know, the other parts. Whew. Okay. So now we're just gonna get this dry. Make it a mess. You want to make sure it's 100% dry, and we're going to wax over top of it. No, I'm using those. I thought you said I was using them. Yes, great job, Layla. They're nice and dry. Yes, very talented. That's awesome. She's not feeling the best, so I don't know if the heat pulled her sickness. Oh, that stinks. Well, I hope she feels better. Okay, we're dry. Now we're going to take some surface wax, apply this over top so it doesn't pull up any of the paste that we painted. So you can see him now. He's pretty scary. Just wait a minute. Trust the process, okay? This is where I always hold my breath and hope that I got it all dry. See, it was still a little bit wet right there. But that's okay. All right, so now we're gonna take our transfer. We already used it once, Mark cleaned it. We're gonna fuzz it again. Like I said, you guys can use our transfers again and again and again if you take good care of them. I just got home from food shopping. I hate food shopping. That's why we almost always have it delivered. It was hot. It reached almost 94. Really?
Oh, that's too hot.
Ooh, I didn't realize it got that much warmer in Baltimore than it did here. It was like the perfect day yesterday. We were almost chilly at football last night. All right, so now we're gonna line this right back up over top. You guys know our transfers are a little bit transparent, so it's super easy to line up. Literally just pop it right back on top where you had it to start. Right. There, I think. Right? There. So what I'm going to do is kind of, I think I'm going to use, normally you don't see me do this, but I am going to take a paintbrush with some black and do the eyes because they kind of have like a cute shape to them. So I want to kind of go around and like do the whole shape of it. So yes, you can paint right onto a transfer because we're still using our paste, obviously. Kind of comes out to like a point right here. I feel like I just have a little bit more control with a paintbrush for this particular part. Okay. And then I'm going to do the nose as well in black. Just wait till you see this. Like, I'm so excited to pull it up. Okay. Then, I think what I'll do next is go in with this color and do down here. Will you now pull this up and dry it? No, I'm just gonna leave it. I am gonna take this and so I'm gonna try to just do it all at once. That way we can see the grand reveal when we're done. That's my goal here. The paste does dry kind of quickly, you guys know that, but if I'm kind of quick about it, I think we can get her all done. Kate Griss, you're going to go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. Thanks for commenting. This color turned out gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, all they're talking about is Micah Parsons.
Oh, I'm sure. And then the berries are kind of like right next to the holly, so I'm going to kind of, I think what I'll do is maybe I'll just do Cabernet around them, even though I painted them in Cabernet. I think it'll still give it. All right, I'm getting anxiety, so I'm gonna peel it up, but I don't wanna show it to you guys. So I'm gonna peel it up and hold it towards me. There we go. Okay. And just press down what you haven't done yet. I feel like my greens, I got a little bit too close with them, but it'll be all right. And I just put some of that color on there where I didn't want to. I have another multi-tool here. I'm going to use Sweet Pea, which is sage mixed with black velvet. This is going to be his scarf. What are you laughing about?
This little gentleman and some of the stuff these fans wear is pretty crazy.
Oh. It's got to be a full surprise. Can you come read comments because I pushed that thing and I can't?
Pretty busy.
He's busy, all right.
This is my day. I'm so pumped. I can't see it. I've never seen you do this kind of water painting. I think you usually take black over the whole thing.
Yeah, I usually do, but because it's a reindeer, I got some green on his ear. How did I do that? All right, now we're gonna go in with espresso, and I'm gonna do, or not espresso, this is fudge, right? Should be. This doesn't look very dark. Okay, it does.
Try it, Katie. Especially the first week.
Yeah, we're excited.
I don't think. You sure you know what you're doing, honey?
Why?
I don't know, I've never seen this before either.
You worry about you.
The blue scarf, yes.
No. Should you ever question me? That's what I want to know. Now I'm highly offended.
You know how good that would look with a blue scarf?
Do you know how good it would look with a green scarf?
It would not as good, but.
That's a lie. Whoa.
That was brilliant.
What was brilliant?
Comment on what scarf?
Who was it?
Jeannie?
Ginny. Get out of here.
I'm good, Connie.
You guys just got to trust the process. How many times have I told you that when we watercolor? You guys just don't trust me.
That is different though, because you did colors, and now you're going back over with colors.
Different colors.
That's crazy.
And then I'm gonna go on and do espresso over top of the berries, which seems weird, but I don't want to do Cabernet because.
Oh my god.
What?
Coach Yogi's trying to do a Lambo leap. Oh.
Alright, we ready?
Okay.
Uh-oh, I missed. Look it! Isn't he so cute? He looks like a chihuahua right now. Not now! Look how pretty! What do you guys think? The only part I don't love is the ivy because I got a little bit too, I think the two greens were too similar. But I think once we put it on here, that's so cute. What do you guys think? Hit the heart button. I think that turned out adorable. So now what we're gonna do is take a regular brush right here, like a paint brush, and I'm gonna go in with vanilla, and we're gonna paint, Mark painted this schoolhouse frame in Nominee. Isn't it so cute? We're gonna just give this like a quick kind of not dry brush, but like I want to be able to see like the brush strokes. You're gonna see some of the black, but I also want to kind of just give it like a quick paint job. Kind of go to the edges. But the best thing about this is obviously this is the chalkboard, so we can remove all of this paste if I want to remove it at any point. Isn't it so cute? Thanks, guys. I think he turned out precious.
What kind of wings are they? Like barbecue?
Oh, we're doing buffalo.
Sorry, I'm on my own world over here, guys.
Like all he's thinking about is
Football
buffalo wings.
That's like all I got.
We always do buffalo wings. What are you talking about?
You said something about a different whatever.
Well, I'm gonna put spices on them, air fry them, and then we're gonna toss them in buffalo sauce.
I'll let go this time, babe.
Okay, babe.
I pretty much watched everything and.
Just go. I'm so sick of your butt. I swear.
Okay, guys. If you watch football, have a good day. If you don't watch football, have a good day. I'm going to watch football.
Okay, I'll be in eventually to do more work while you chill, as always.
Sounds good, babe.
Oh, this man. Okay, so then we're going to take our corners here. These are the Damask Artisan add-ons. Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Wings. Watch out for those ravens. You got buffalo wings the other night? Alright, so then I'm going to use 2 different packs because I want to use these right here. If you guys have never used these are stickers. And they're super easy to use. I'm going to use these ones right here. So then there's like a middle part in some of them. So just peel that off and it'll kind of, you know, come off like that. Yeah, we love us some buffalo wings. And then we're literally just going to place these on here, like in each corner. I'm going to go over a little bit. And then I'm not done. Trust me, we're going to add something else to it. So it's got some flair. Sometimes the stickers stay inside of it. Just pull those off. And then we'll take these ones. We have one more. And then I'm literally just going to paint over top of them in the Nominee. And then I might take some like Distress ink or something and give it a little bit more something, something. You'll see. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, throw those in there. If you guys don't know, we have a bunch of those artisan add-ons. They're pretty awesome. I think we're done with all these colors though. So I'll close these up really quick. Thank you guys for jumping on and hanging out with me. Like I said, we have a limited amount of this bundle, so if you guys want one, just let us know. I gotta clean up my area a little bit here. So all I need is a little bit of Nominee. Get all these closed up. So the bundle includes this schoolhouse frame, it includes the cutout, and then the retired transfer. So if you guys want one, just message us. $45 plus tax and shipping. And it's really, really cute. Almost done closing these up. And then you could use Velcro. I think that's what I'll probably use just because I want to keep it reusable. So then I'm just going to grab a little bit of nominee. And we're going to paint these so they blend in with our frame a little bit. Sometimes you have to kind of dab to get like the corners and stuff. I kind of just dab over the whole thing and then you can smooth it out. I almost missed you. No work at the apple orchard, so I'm deep cleaning. Oh, this week, I want to get my house decorated for fall. That is a goal this week for me. We're pretty much done with the sale, so now it's time to get her out. It never takes me this long to decorate for fall, ever. So we're just making it all kind of blend in so it looks like it belongs. We're almost done, bear with us. I'm so excited for the release this week. So tomorrow night we'll have Inside Scoop, so designers get to see new stuff early. Lisa Dolan, you're gonna go in the Sunday Fun Day basket, so I will have the lookbook posted in the VIP group tomorrow night. So make sure you guys are in there. That way you can see it, and we always do a giveaway. All you have to do is post a screenshot of your favorite new item and you'll get entered in for some happy mail. So keep your eyes peeled for that. This is looking so good. You guys know I love my husband to death, but he has become like the biggest procrastinator. I think we've talked about this before. Like we both work from home and he's always been super hardworking. And lately, he's driving me crazy. You could use some sweet pea on the holly. Yeah, I thought about it. I might add in a little something extra. But he yesterday I was out here working and he was playing video games and I'm like, dude, come on. Although I do have to teach myself that I have to chill a little bit more because I really don't chill that often. So maybe I need to take a lesson from him. But I think when I'm working and he's like, just, playing video games or something, I'm like, I'm not talking bad about him, I swear. I swear. Yeah, I might go in and highlight some of the holly. I definitely got a little bit too dark on that, but the rest is great. So maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, this is drying. But that looks really good, I feel like. What are the shades that you use for the sweet pea again? So it's sage mixed with black velvet. So I think what I'll do is just take a little bit of sweet pea and maybe kind of like take a dry brush. We wanted to walk in Costco yesterday, but we had other errands, so I used the scooter button today and shot away. Oh, good. That's awesome. So I'm going to get some of my sweet pea offload, and then I'm just going to kind of add this in certain spots just to give it a little something extra because it's a little bit too dark for my liking. Actually, just kind of bringing out a little bit there. Yeah, it's a guy thing. I know. There, I think that's good. Much better. Not quite as dark. I love the reindeer. I think he turned out perfect though. And you can't even tell that I got some green on the ear. We made it work. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get this dry. I just painted the background really quick just to give it a little something extra. Let me write down Lisa's name before I forget. We already pulled Sunday Funday winners for today. It was Ginny I again. You're super lucky when it comes to that. And then Peggy Knapp. All right, so let's just get this dry. And then all we have to do is glue down. I'm not even gonna glue it. I'm gonna use some Velcro. Wish I had nothing to do with play video games. I know. Me too. I don't really play very many video games, so. Life is lifing. I get it, girl. Got my coffee gone. Now I'm moving on to water. slept in again today. We don't normally sleep in that much, but we stayed up late watching that movie last night and slept in. I bought a reusable bag of TJ Maxx today. It reminded me of you. Sage green with bows and pumpkins. Oh my gosh, I bet that's adorable. Almost dry. Anything with bows. I'm all about that. The word is reindeer. Like I said, we only have a limited amount of these bundles. This transfer sold out and retired. So if you guys want one, just message us. And then, I know it sounds really, really weird, but once this is dry, I'm just going to take a 220 grit to this. You were up and showered by 7 o'clock? No way! Well, I'm glad you got your cable. We just use YouTube TV. We used to do Spectrum, but now we just do YouTube TV. Still super wet. Oh no! I need to stop touching things. Worry about the delay on streaming? Oh, yeah. I'm surprised Mark doesn't worry about that with how he is. Yeah, just go to Tilton Laser Designs on Etsy. If you spend over 120, you get you get 20% off automatically. Why is this taking so long to dry today? Got it like super thick. I think it's part of the problem here. So I'm just going to take a 220 grit. It's still probably a little bit wet in spots, but the deer is probably going to cover that. And a couple spots that I got it a little bit too thick. Just kind of smooth it out so the brush strokes are a little bit more uniform, I guess. And then we'll just kind of wipe her down. And then which way I want it. Guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Velcro. You got some really bad storms yesterday? Oh, really? It started to rain like a tiny bit here, but we didn't get much. So I'm just going to use a piece of Velcro. Probably didn't need that big a one, but the Velcro is in my Amazon link. You guys know I love that. Get this big roll. It lasts me forever. And then just peel your sticky part off. I always have the hardest time with this. Me and Mark usually have a competition to see who can do it the quickest. He does one and I do the other. Oh, come on. Just put this, let's try it the other way. Jeez Louise. Like that. And then peel this one off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. Jeez. I'm losing my mind over here. And then we're just going to glue this down. Not glue it down, Velcro it down. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the dark wax and another little dry brush. And same thing, I like to offload. So I'm going to offload some of that onto here. And then we're just going to kind of, I want to just use my finger. Let me see. I'm gonna use my finger and just kind of fill in. On here. Yeah, Massachusetts. Oh, so it must have just been that area, huh? Crazy. So see the difference, how it just gives it a little something in there? Love this. It's always scary, like the high winds. We're almost done. I think this turned out beyond beautiful. I love him. Even though I messed up on the paint right there a little bit, I can always go back in there and fix it. I think I'll just pop that off for a second and just fix these couple areas because they're gonna bother me. Isn't it so cute? I love it too. I'm just gonna quickly fill in these areas. I think that's good. Almost threw my brush in the garbage. Alright, so we're done with this. It was scary. I stayed in my car for a while. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you though. That's scary. Not the heavy winds, but boy, could we use some downpours of rain. I bet. It's so crazy. Like, some people are getting tons of rain, and then others get none and need it. Crazy, crazy. That's better. And then let's just put him back down. Like so. And look it! How cute! What do you guys think? I love him so much. I think his name should be like Theodore. Doesn't he look like he's like a Theodore? I don't know. Like, he's very distinguished. He's a distinguished reindeer. I love it. What do you think? Hit the heart button. I think he's so cute. So like I said, I have a limited amount of bundles of those. If you guys would like one, just message me. As always, if you guys have any questions, let us know. If you want to learn more about becoming a part of our crafting community, whether that's as a Perks member, club member, designer on our team. Like I said, we have a big launch this week, so we still have that buy one, get one sale happening. Our Pretty and Plaid club kits available. You guys, I have my Allen earrings in. I got my Go Bills bracelet on. I'm ready to go. We're excited for football. Bills don't play till tonight, but go Bills. And boo Ravens, Katie. Just kidding. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Take it easy. They were talking about a hurricane. Were they really? Oh my word. All right, you guys, message me if you want one of the bundles. Like I said, we have a limited amount, $45 plus tax and shipping, and I'm sure we'll probably see you tomorrow. Take care.